What up, Cop Nation? It's your boy Goob. I thought today we could just review some games I played today, because quite frankly, played a lot. My rank's not going up. It's not going up because I keep messing up. And then a lot of times I do a bad move and I know it's bad and I just resign. But slowly but surely I'm getting better. I thought we could just review some games. Yeah. Okay. This is against Shadow B. Ooh, my camera. Gotta like slouch a little bit. Shadow B666. Devilish numbers, not that cool. You can tell, like, it's not a short game, but ooh. So D4, D5, Queen's Gambit. This move right here. He declines it. I think this is, what is this? Slav defense? Yeah. Cool, normal. You can tell, like, nothing too crazy on this boy. Oh, wait. Okay, let me talk. Okay. So this is the normal move for Queen's Gambit. We just develop everything. Okay, and then I moved my queen here because I was like, I want to develop my queen. Oh, come on. I wanted to develop my queen, so I moved it. And a good thing for this line is when this pawn gets took, nothing really defends this pawn, so you can just take it with the bishop that's here. That's how you develop this bishop. That's the way. So he pushed this pawn up to threaten my bishop. But like, this is in the beginning, this is the weakest square ever, right? So I got it. Boom. His king right here. He has to move it. It's forced. I've been doing a lot of puzzles, and puzzles tend to do it where it's just like, well, at the beginner puzzles, they make you kind of like check the king a lot. So I was like, okay, if I keep checking him, something's gonna happen. If you don't know, if you keep checking the king, something's gonna happen. That's the mindset I'm in right now. So his king is already like over here, not castled, kinda. So really, I wanted to keep checking him. So I sacrificed my knight. And you might be wondering, like, what's the thought? Like, can't he just take this? This is a real game, by the way. Boom, he takes it. You see, these pawns are covering the king, so my queen can't join the action. Cause like I can't go here, cause like like the pawns, and I can't go here cause the bishop. Sacrifice the knight, so I can bring my queen in. Boom. So he did the wrong move here. Stockfish is saying you should have went here, but he went here. And I'm gonna let you into a little something in the chat. When I was going against this guy, he started saying, he's like, damn, you're gonna beat me. I'm like, and I like accepted the message. I'm like, to be honest, like I have no, like I didn't plan this beforehand. I only planned like this knight sacrifice beforehand. That's about it. And he's like, damn. Well, like I kind of planned most of this actually. I take it back. He's like, damn. You keep checking me. And I'm like, to be honest, I don't know where this is gonna go. And he's like, can I give you some advice? Can I give you some advice? You're not gonna win if you keep checking me. So I keep checking him. Because I'm upset he said that. Okay, yeah, and then I bring my bishop in. Because if I bring my queen back here, we're just going to go in a little, like, infinite loop. And I don't want to draw, like, I'm ahead. Keep checking him, keep checking him. He can't move this pawn. I know he could, actually. Well, if he takes, probably... Yeah, just keep moving stuff up. What's the line? Move this up. This up. Take... Okay, so there's a line. But I guess he just didn't see it. Let's just checkmate at 1. I moved my pawn up. That's that puzzle brain coming up. This game. This is another, like, short-ish game. By the way, I win in all these games. I don't want to show a game I lose. Cause duh. Queen's Gambit. This is Engold's Gambit. It says right here. To be honest, I don't know how this is played. In all honesty. I know it's a gambit, but I just don't know. But Stockfish is saying, like, it's a bad thing. But I guess it's good because I don't know how to play against it. So I kept... It's not the best moves. Okay. I developed my horse. He doesn't, for some reason. Oh, he keeps pushing his pawns up. I guess he wants to, like, develop an attack over here. This son I could take, because the only thing dependent is his queen, right? So if he just takes, I just take his queen. Boom, oh. So he takes my pawn. He tries to do a pawn break. I check his king. His king's forced to move. And I do a queen trade. Bishop here, because really the idea is when I move this horse, like this is a discovered attack. He doesn't do anything because he's weird. Oh, I actually don't do that. I castle so I can bring my rook in. Take a pawn because I'm greedy. Get this discovered attack. Keep checking. Trade. Okay. Right now, my perspective is like, how do I get this checkmate? I have no idea. So before, I couldn't bring my rook in to here because all these squares are covered, right? For some reason, he goes over here. I don't know what his plan was. So I check him. Boom. Bring my rook in. And look at this. Mate. Oh. Mate in 11. Like, mate in 9. Like, how am I supposed to find that? Mate in 3. Ooh. So this move was bad. He should have took my bishop. But I guess he didn't want to. He's like too materialistic. And he wasn't looking at the positional advantage. So I move my rook in. Check. Keep checking, because my bishop's covering. Boom, checkmate. Oh, dude, those puzzles are paying off. Okay. Oh, let me flip this. Okay. So, as you can tell, I like to play Queen's Gambit. Right now, Queen's Gambit is my go-to for white. And my go-to for black is King's Indian Defense. But to be honest, like, I keep messing up. I lose a lot of games as black with the King's Indian Defense. And I don't know. I might try to find a different opening. So King's Indian is like, you want to develop this knight, move this up, move this pawn up, and then get your bishop here, and then just castle. and see as quickly as possible. That's the idea. And if he ever moves this pawn up, you could develop your pawn. Just push your pawn here, like this. So this is a common thing that people do, but this is actually wrong. This is wrong, and you shouldn't do this. Because the idea here, if wait, I'm not signed in. I think I do it. So here is the trick. If anyone out there wants to play the King's Indian defense and doesn't know this trick, you're gonna lose every single game you play. I'm joking. So you take the pawn. So here's the problem. I'll start it from the beginning. So a lot of people do this. You go here, and then a lot of people go here. And when you see this E, see, even Stockfish kind of sees it. When you see this E4, you immediately put your pawn up. Because if they attack like this, you take back, he takes back, and then really, this pawn is attacking your horse. So really, the smart thing somebody would think would be just to move your horse out of danger, right? But that's not the trick. You take his queen. This guy's in check. He moves. Boom. Really, the idea is if this horse moves up to first off to attack this pawn, and if he doesn't defend properly, you could go here, like if he does like a move like this, right? You can move your pawn. You can get your horse, check, fork him. He has to move his king, go here. But if he defends like properly, boom, you can still take his pawn. It's just like a little nice thing. Trade. Okay, so he develops his bishop. I check him. Boom. He blocks with his bishop. I bring my other bishop in. So this bishop's protected by my knight, so he can't take it. He has to retreat his queen. Okay. He brings his queen out. So this queen is attacking this rook. But that rook's defended by this rook, so who cares? But this pawn is in danger. Boom, so I defend it. Look. Stockfish doesn't like that move. He attacks my bishop. Oh my god. That's a bad move. Wait, where is it? Oh. Okay. Point 8. Look at that. This defending move was bad. I was supposed to go to be here. And there's like an entire idea with that. I don't do that. Look at this. He's winning now because of that move. Damn. Takes my bishop. Look, I left my bishop hanging. I was so fixated. I don't know, dude. I don't know, man. So fixated. Lost my bishop. RIP bishop. Do a trade. Because, like, I thought his bishop right here is, like, super active, right? Because this bishop right here, he leaves his pawn hanging. He never gets his pawn. He should have attacked it instead of castling. What's it saying? Oh, move his queen up. Try to do queen shot, I guess. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. So here's the idea with this move. And giving up on this pawn, move your rook here. So, right here, this bishop is from so far, he's looking down here. So if he ever moves this knight, this pawn is open. Except for his kings here. See, I moved my rook here. Future attack, you know? Maybe. He moves his rook. Why did I do this? I don't even know. Why did I do that? It's such a Justin move. I don't even know why. Why is it? Are you trying to just attack these guys? Because if his bishop ever moves, I guess if you're thinking if his bishop ever moves, right? You can go in here. See mate in like 3 if his bishop ever moves. But I guess that's the idea. He takes this pawn. So defend my rook. To keep this rook, right? I don't even, like, no, he wouldn't. He's too... Just to defend it, you know? Boom. Bring my bishop in. He goes here. I don't know what his plan was with this. So, right now, I'm going for his king. So I bring my bishop here so I can attack this rook. He sees that, doubles up his rooks, right? That's fine. We'll just go through the back. We'll just slide through the back if you got like barricades up front, you know? If you got the ring camera up front, we'll just go through the back. Ooh, okay. So here's the idea now. His king is trapped. With this initial attack, if he defended it by bringing his rook here, he traps his king. His king can't get out through here. Right? So now, you bring the queen in. Boom. Now we try to see this pawn. So right now, this knight. So we're trying to go through here, right? Right? But his knight's defending it. Uh-oh. Knight's defending it, right? So you think, like, if he doesn't do anything, right? If he just moves his king, you could just take his knight because the knight's hanging. And then, like, da-da-da, he keeps moving. You just go in here, and then you go through here. Right? But, so you might think, smart move is to, you know, like, defend the knight. With a pawn move. Uh-oh. Man won. Ooh, that's why I got him. Some games I played. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you guys want me to do. Comment down below. Subscribe. Like the video. Have a nice day.